Hi guys, and welcome. Ow, my god, I just whacked my hand. Let's try that again. Hi guys, and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. Some of you may know me from some of my other social media accounts where I've been posting braces content for quite some time. If you're one of those followers, thank you for coming over to YouTube and supporting this new channel. If you're new, welcome. This channel is going to be dedicated to fake braces, orthodontic appliances, doing things like unboxings, try-ons, reviews, discussions, and everything related to this sort of niche, if you will. So today I am super excited because I am doing my first ever, it's my first ever video, but my first ever video and my first ever unboxing video. And I have got this lovely big box from bracesshop.com, who are the best company that makes fake braces and like mouth orthodontic appliances. So I have a partnership with them. I both purchase their devices and they also send me some as part of our collaboration. And today I've got a mix of stuff that I have purchased for actual use following my own braces treatment. More on that in another video. And also some really unique, cool devices, like novelty devices that we're also going to have a look at. Really, really exciting about this and my collaboration with them is that they have created a completely new device, which is not on the website yet. Maybe it will be by the time I post this. On that note, I will put links to everything in the description. But there is a completely new device in this box that you may never have seen before, even if you're a big hobbyist. So get excited. So on my partnership with bracesshop.com, I do have an affiliate link, which I will put in the description. I have a discount code, which is also going to be in the description, but it's all caps AndyX25 off. And if you use that discount code when you order from bracesshop.com, you'll get $25 US off your order. Also click my affiliate link down the bottom. And if you do that and you order through me and you use my discount code, then I get a little percentage of your order. So you're also supporting me. Oh, quick disclaimer. So these are novelty cosmetic fake orthodontist appliances, most of them anyway. So they're not real orthodontic treatments. I am not a dentist or an orthodontist. Nothing in this video should be considered dental advice. And if you need orthodontic treatment, obviously speak with a qualified professional. This content is for entertainment, collecting, curiosity, and aesthetic interest, really. So that's my disclaimer done. Please don't come for me. And let's get into this unboxing. Okay, so got my box. Got one pair of scissors. Got two pairs of scissors because I'm notoriously bad at opening these. And this might be a little bit difficult to do and show you at the same time, but let's see how we go. They always pack stuff so securely. I have ordered off them several times. And if you have followed me on any of my, that needs a few more, a bit more scissor action. Scissor action, oh my God. If you've followed me on my other social media channels, then you will have seen the stuff that I've purchased from them before. Okay, so, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Packing slip, obviously. Wow, I'm gonna have to, hold on, let me just, this is what's in the box. Exciting. Ooh, almost fell out. Let's start. Oh, and it's in a bag. All right, let's get into the first one. Oh, wow. Okay, so they've just sent me a free container. Like, what do you call this? Retainer case, device case. That is very nice because this stuff is not cheap. It's a big investment and obviously you need to protect it. So thank you, embraceshop.com. Getting on to the next one. I'm just gonna go in the order that I grabbed them in. Okay, so starting here. If you are a hobbyist, or if you, is that lipstick on my teeth? Or if you know much about braces, then, or orthodontic treatment, you will recognize this. It's called a Facebow. It goes with headgear, and I'm not going to get into the purpose today. I'm just going to show you. If I've ordered something like headgear tubes with a device, then they'll always include a Facebow that fits to my mouth, which is great. Okay, always bubble wrapped. That's so great. Oh my god. Okay, I know which one this is. So we start with Moulds. They always put my molds in and they will attach the device to one of the molds. Check it out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. So this particular device, oh no, that's too dark. Gotta stay back here. This is, oh, hold on, let me just find my little order list so I get the name right. Hold right there. This is an activator with tongue crib and lip bumpers. So the whole piece is the activator. It's a single piece. This little grated thing is the tongue crib in the middle there. You can see that. And these bits up top and bottom are the lip bumpers. So that is super cool. And you can see here, this tube, that is a headgear tube. Right there and there. And this little thing that I showed you earlier, that slots into there. And that is how you attach the Facebow to whatever you're wearing in your mouth. So that is a slightly more extreme oral appliance. Again, we're not getting too much into what they do in this video because this is for novelty use only, but in future videos we will talk a little bit more about if this were real, what it would actually be for. For now, I'm just going to do the unboxing for you. So I'm pretty sure this is acrylic. It is obviously yellow. I chose this color myself. So on the website, when you order braceshop.com, you can choose what color you want. They have a huge range of colors and you can choose the add-ons like a tongue crib, headgear tubes. I think for this one, the lip bumpers were built in, so you can't take those off. But yeah, there are lots of ways to customize whatever you order. So that was device number 1. Number 2, oh my gosh, it's like Christmas. Okay, here we go. I love bubble wrap. Wow, I can't pop it. Oh my gosh, why am I so weak? There we go, I got some. Okay, yet another impression. And here we have, oh my gosh, wow, wow, wow. So this is really cool. This is, hold on, let me consult my list so I get the name right again. This is, exactly as it's named on the website, a bracket appliance with RPE, which stands for Rapid Palatal Expander. So that's that thing right there. And for this one, I've only got the top jaw because this is actually the first thing I ordered years ago off braceshop.com. And that was right after I got my real braces off. And since then, my teeth have shifted slightly, as sometimes happens. So they were really good, and they have sent me a replacement top jaw, which will be better fitted to the shape of my teeth now. So that's what that is. These ones look super realistic because look at that. That's metal brackets, and you can't really see. Oh, they would actually go that way. You can't really see the these bits unless you open quite wide. So here they look super real, like real braces. Cool. Those are really cool. On this whole thing, so I've been getting, as you've seen with both devices that arrived, I've received my impressions with each one. What is really cool about bracesshop.com, they can, one, send you the impression kit. When you order, you can choose to have an impression kit sent to you before they make your device. And when they send that, and I'll do a video on this at a later date, they send that and you kind of mix the mold together and take an impression of your teeth, package it, send it back, and they use that impression to fit the device you've ordered perfectly to your teeth. It is a little bit tricky to do. If you've had real braces treatment or orthodontic treatment, you may have had it done at the dentist before. It doesn't feel great having lots of whatever the stuff is in your mouth, and it really feels like it's filling up your entire mouth, and you've got to hold there for a while and then kind of yank it out. But what's really cool is they obviously use those so you can get them perfectly fitted. And what I've done most recently, after taking my own impressions the first few times I ordered from bracesshop.com, the most recent time they actually said I could just go to my dentist or orthodontist and get digital scans of my teeth and send them the, I think it's the STL file. I can't quite remember, but it's this 3D file of my teeth. And so I don't have to do any of the kind of messy mold side of things. My dentist can just email me those files. I sent them straight through to bracesshop.com, and then they use those to make my devices. So there are lots of ways to do it. I certainly prefer the digital scan version rather than the taking impressions version. But anyway, device 3, let's take a look. Ooh, I know what this one is. We've got bottom, this is bottom? Yeah, bottom jaw. And we've got top jaw. Whoa, and that's got a full, whatever that is. And sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. They're very overexcited right now. So, this is officially called it's a retainer, obviously. As you can see, you might have seen this before and think it's called a Hawley retainer, but it's actually slightly different. This is called a wraparound retainer. Again, we'll get into the difference between those in another video. I already have Hawley retainers that I actually use following my treatment that I mix in with my Essix retainers, which is the clear plastic ones. So this is the top jaw. This is the bottom. Let's try and, oh, I actually just realized I never pulled this off the mold. I'm so sorry. Let me do that now. Oh, they are wedged quite tightly. Got them, don't worry. Ta-da! Look at that. Wow. We're not doing a try on in this video, but I will try them on in a future video. They are super, super cool. They feel really delicate, but they are quite sturdy. So don't worry too much. You do have to use a little bit of force when putting them in and out. But again, not doing that today. Okay, back to our wraparound retainers. Just try to get these off. Oh. They're not the easiest to get on and off when they're not in my mouth, to be honest. I know I just said they were really sturdy, but I'm still always a little bit wary of being too rough and breaking them. Like I said, they're not exactly, drop them again. They're not exactly super cheap, so they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all, but they're so worth it. Yeah, they're really wedged on there. Oh, got it. Here we go. So this is the bottom, so it would go that way. And it's got this little piece of metal right there, all the way around. And then the little acrylic blue, and I chose this color as well. And the top, I think this one's gonna be even more difficult to get off the mold, so just bear with me. Wow, I'm being impatient now. Oh, got it, and it's fine. Here it is. And I got one for the full palette, top palette. You don't have to get that. You can choose on the website whether you get the whole bit over the top, which I did. There it is. So like I was saying before, I have had braces, and so any type of retainer, like Essix retainers, Hawley retainers, wraparound retainers, actually will do the job at retaining my teeth. So these are not actually fake. These are real and can be used as real retainers, and I do use them as real retainers. So although I order a lot of stuff, as you've seen so far, off bracesshop.com for fun and for the hobby, I also order real retainers off their shop, and you can do that too. Okay, now what are we up to? We've got 3 more to go. Oh my gosh, there's so more. Look, okay, so we have, yet again, we have a Facebow, which means whatever this device is, I ordered it with headgear tubes. Another Facebow, yay. That would go in here. Of course, you need headgear as well to go with Facebows, but we're not going to get into that today. Oh, okay, I know what this one is. Of course, I know what they all are, but awesome. Oh my god, stop. Oh, I didn't know what it was until I faced it forwards. Okay, this is the new device. Damn, I wish I had saved this one for last, but I didn't know. This is the completely new prototype that is not even on the website yet, that they have sent to me to try on, show you guys, and see if there would be some interest. How cool! They're like a really old school full coverage brace with the, whatever that is, like the middle alloy that's in the silver all the way around the teeth. That is beyond cool. Check it out. So instead of just the wire and the brackets on top, it's got the much bigger, I don't want to say metal alloy in case that's not what it is. I need to confirm that before I say for sure that's what it is, but the silver metal at the back, it's got a much bigger surface area, and then the brackets are stuck to that. They're almost like grills, to be honest. That is so cool. Okay, and that's not on my list, because my list of like official product names, because it isn't on the store yet. So I'm actually not entirely sure of the official name for this. Any of you big braces hobbyists, fans, or if I've got any dentists watching or orthodontists watching, you might know the official name for these. Leave it in the comments if so. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try these on. This is unreal. Cool. So definitely leave a comment if you are liking the look of these, if you think you could be interested in purchasing some of these, and we will make sure that Braces Shop gets these added to maybe they'll be in the website by the time I post this video. Let's see. But leave your comments what you think. Let's just get our bottom. Nope, this is the top. I lied. These ones were much easier to get out. Ooh, just like that. Ta-da! I'm sad this isn't the try on video because I really want to try this on. And it's got this little, I think I know what that's called actually. That is I think it's a TPA, which is a trans-palatal arch, I think. Again, don't quote me. Comment if you know better. How cool. Wow, I think I'm the most excited about those so far. Okay, moving on to our next one. Oh yeah, I know what these ones are. They're not gonna be quite as exciting as the last ones, but they're still really, really good. So I actually ordered 2 of these. These are clear Essix retainers. I ordered these in the thickest that you can get, and that is, what is it? I think it's 1.5 millimeter thickness, yeah. So at bracesshop.com you can choose, I think it's 0.8 millimeters, 1.2 maybe, something in the middle, and then 1.5 millimeter, which is thick, and I chose thick. You can also choose to get a straight cut where it doesn't kind of go in the shape of your teeth, it just goes straight across the top. I chose that too. I find that to be a more secure fit, and because these are retainers, they are in the shape to my actual teeth, following braces. These are going to be my actual nighttime retainers. Very similar to the ones you would get from your dentist, orthodontist, just ordered via bracesshop.com. And I do believe they have a sale on right now. I think it's a 10% discount. So get in there. I ordered 2 of those because I am notorious for leaving my retainer lying around somewhere, and then when I need it the next night, because I'm paranoid about missing a night, I actually am not going to try and get these off on the video. These go on so tight, which is great. It means they really keep your teeth in the shape they should be in, but I do want to be a bit more careful when taking them off the molds. I don't want to break them, even though I probably won't, because like I said, they're really sturdy, but just in case. What was I saying? So, yeah, I travel a lot and I'm notorious for leaving stuff lying around or not cleaning my retainer straight away. So I would highly recommend always having 2 on hand, 2 sets on hand, so that you've always got one and you're never going a night without wearing your retainer, because everyone who's had braces should be wearing their retainer. I'm no dentist, no orthodontist, but I'm telling you right now, and I know that they will all agree with me. Follow their instruction, of course, but I'm a big, advocate for nightly retainer wear for the rest of your life. Yeah, so that's why I've ordered lots of those. All right, lucky lost. What is it? Okay, I know what it is. Ooh. Ooh, oh my gosh, I think I've screwed something up, because I've just opened this one, which I've only got the top drawer from, and this is definitely not on my list. So this must be the prototype, the new prototype that they're experimenting with. Anyway, sorry for the confusion, everyone. It's still super cool. And let me just get it out. Wow, this feels insanely cool. It feels so sturdy, obviously because there is a lot going on. Look at all that metal, that's crazy. This one is literally like grills. Wow. Super excited to try this on, but not today. This video has been long enough already. Okay, so this must be the new prototype, as I said, and bracesshop.com, please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, that was super exciting. Let's just talk through them all one more time and I will tell you the price and the exact add-ons or customizations that I got, in case that was really confusing when I was unboxing. I may have got a little bit excited and missed some stuff. All right, so clear retainers. I got upper and lower. I got 2 sets. I got 1.5 millimeter thickness, and the trim style I got straight cut. For a single set of upper and lower, they are $179.99 USD. And that is with a 10% discount right now. So they're usually $199.99, I'm pretty sure. But right now they're $179.99. So if you need more Essix retainers, go order now while they're on special. Right, the wraparound retainers. So that's these beauties. So I got obviously upper and lower. I did not add headgear tubes for these. So you can choose to add headgear tubes. I didn't for this one. I chose blue as the color, light blue on the website. And I got the full palatal plate. So you can choose to get not full, which is what you can see on the bottom. And you can get that on the top. Obviously the bottom has to be like this because you have to make room for your tongue. But up the top, I chose the full plate. So that's those. We have got the replacement bracket appliance with RPE, Rapid Palatal Expander, right here. Some people do ask me if it actually works as an expander, and the answer is yes, it is a functioning device. But as I said, not to be used as an actual palatal expander. You need to talk to your orthodontist about any actual treatment aside from retainers. Oh, the price. This was $249.99 just for the upper jaw. Obviously quite expensive because this is ridiculously realistic, as you can see. The ligature color, so that's the bands that go around each bracket here. You can choose the color. I always choose silver because I have my own colors to change, and we'll cover that in another video. But I chose silver for these, and I did get headgear tubes. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did have, I couldn't see them for a second. I thought they were on the end one, but they're actually here on the second to end. I did get headgear tubes, and this is the headgear piece. Chunk. What else? Bracket appliance with TPA, transpalatal arch, upper and lower. That's the transpalatal arch. Those are the brackets with all that extra added. So that is super, super cool and unique. And these also have headgear tubes attached. And then we have our Activator. This is the one we opened first, with the tongue crib, which is this little grate, and the lip bumpers, and headgear tubes for the Facebow. This one is $319.99 for the single device, and that includes the tongue crib, lip bumpers, the tongue crib and the headgear tubes, which I'm fairly sure, nope, I lied. So the tongue crib and the lip bumpers come with the device. I chose to add the headgear tubes. And then we have our brand new prototype that bracershop.com have sent me to try on. I don't have a name for this. I do know it has this arch, I think the TPA arch, I think, and a lot of metal there, metal brackets. It doesn't have any ligature bands, probably doesn't need them, but again, I don't know. It's totally new. And this one, I don't know the price. I'll talk to bracershop.com and see what they're going to retail it at, but I have a feeling this is going to be very popular. Anyway, I think that is all for my very first video on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. There is so much more to come. I will be doing try-ons of every single one of these devices for you, braces, tips and tricks, talking a little bit about my own experience having real braces, my partnership with bracershop.com, any new devices they have coming out. I'm happy to answer any questions. So hit the subscribe button and let me know what video you want to see next or what device you liked the most. And remember, if you are ordering something from bracershop.com, click the link in the description. use my discount code AndyX25 off and you will get $25 off your order and also support me in my little hobby. Anyway, thank you guys.